A very good morning to everyone. I am Dr. Preeti Singh, Head of the Department Anthropology, National PG College, Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh, India. My topic is Saharia tribes, Adivasis in transition. As we all know, tribes are inseparable part of any country and history is full of their tales. Today, we are going to talk about a Saharia tribes, which is a particularly vulnerable tribe group of India from the 75 PVTGs in India. The tribe traditionally belongs to Madhya Pradesh state and Rajasthan, and apart from that, they have migrated currently to the Bundelkhand region, that is Lalitpur district of Uttar Pradesh, and other states due to displacements from the natural habitat of Kunnu Palwar Wildlife Sanctuary and Madhya Pradesh. The ethnographic profile. Saharia people are generally dark complexion and medium heighted. They are shy in nature and they come from minor and vulnerable part of the society. They does not therefore interact to outer world easily. The member of this tribe believe in animism and folk Hinduism, god and goddesses, worshipping and celebrating festivals like Veer Tija, Thakkar Baba, Durga, Hanuman, Lalbai, etc. Their dialect is as we all know, they are endogamous groups and are like brothers and sisters, therefore marriages have been arranged from other clans. The community considers every adult member a part of the governing council and which is headed by a Patel. They usually speak Mundari language and apart from Bundelkhandi. The adornments and the raiments. Mostly influenced by the Rajasthani culture, the men and women of this tribe are very fond of dresses and ornaments. Males mostly wear dhoti, colored shirts, safa and safi, while females dress themselves in lehenga, ghagra, petia, saluki, etc. Housing pattern. Being predominantly forest dwellers, these tribals practice shifting cultivations and correct forest produce for their sustainability. They have immense knowledge of ethnobotany and herbal medicines for healing various illness and diseases and earn their living through forest produce, additionally cultivating small plots of lands or working as landless laborers, especially in the form of hali. Hali is a type of bonded labor. This is because of the deforestation and encroachment of officials from the forest lands. The tribals are bound to spare their traditional knowledge in dire needs of livelihood. In order to supplement their meager income, seasonal migration is nowadays very common in tribes. Although unscientific but full of faith and belief, the plants and their parts are quite effectively used by these people. I have shown some of the 22 plants that are being used by the Saharias in different diseases and illness treatment. Next, we come to the woman's status. The status of woman is quite different from the general girl, as the men migrate to the nearby state of work and for work and livelihood, leaving behind them the children and women. The girls therefore are married at a very tender age. than any other normal girl. A Saharia girl child takes up the household chores by the age of 8 years of age. She cooks meals, food, looks after her brother and sisters, fetch water, etc. She gets married at the age of 12 years and becomes a mother by 15 years, thus shouldering every responsibility of the family. The scenario in the Lalitpur district is quite alarming, as the mortality rate among the Saharia females is 24 per thousand and the infant mortality rate is 97.4 per thousand. Women generally become widow at an early age as they lose their spouse to various ailments and diseases, especially tuberculosis, due to occupational hazards, as most of them work as laborers in stone quarries or any other occupations like this. The educational level is also very low. We see the three states I have mentioned. The least is in Uttar Pradesh. The lifestyle of Saharia is changing at a very slow pace and highly influenced by modernization, urbanization, and the influence of the modern society as such. They are in the transitional stage between traditionalism and modernity. Boys are preferred for education than the girls, although many schemes are being run by the government like Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao Abhiyan, etc. But still, the educational level of a girl child in Saharia is quite low. Apart from that, it can also be seen that the nutritional status, when we come to this nutritional status, we can see that mostly the children of the Saharia tribe are malnourished because they are forest dwellers and basically they are very much marginalized and they do not have much work. They are not very much skilled. They only know how to make basketry, collect leaves, forest produce and sell them. So their nutritional status is alarming as well, because and the situation it become worse during the COVID-19. These are the few pictures where you can see a man and a woman along with the children. The children, they are very we see they are not in a very good healthy state. Next we can see the photograph where people are using the community toilet, and the other picture shows agencies making aware the Saharia woman about the WASH program. WASH is water, sanitation and hygiene program. The challenges faced by the Saharia tribe. It is poor community organization, poor outreach to the government schemes and welfare program, poor and in some cases absent dialogue with the service providers, shrinking forests and natural resources, exploitation by multiple agencies and group of people, complex and cumbersome government systems, abysmal performance of institutions and local governance, ineffective social protection and security. The livelihood issues include poor land quality, control of power centers within the community on resources such as water, land and forest, livelihood options limited to other classes, large prevalence of money lenders, dependence of manual labor, outdated skills of agriculture, inadequate knowledge on natural resource management. Major apprehensions. One of the major apprehensions is land tenure, and related conflicts that have become a part of Sahariya very existence. In most of the cases, they work as Hali and making their lives more miserable. They were never known to own land, but a major contribution was that they used to convert the forest land for agricultural purposes. But due to constraints, they are now being driven out of the forest and they are forced to migrate to other places, other states for their livelihood and sustainability. Although the governments, different societies, and various organizations are doing their efforts for their upliftment, but it is in the land or the ambiguity of their ownership of which they have been constant source of conflict with their more powerful neighbors and landowners as well as with the government. The conflicts ranges from oppressions by the dominant caste who are constantly trying to drive the Sahariya away from the land to the local officials who perpetuate amazing forms of malgovernance and injustice. There are few suggestions and recommendations. The Sahariya tribe is losing its primitive nature and status due to the social changes and encroachment of forests and rapid urbanization. Although the work and efforts put in by the government and agency is commendable, yet every government of the states where the Sahariya resides should create and maintain a database of the Sahariya, ensure regular and timely distribution of foods and funds as their conditions become more critical during and after COVID-19. Facilitate awareness drives and access to adequate and proper nutrition to the sick, especially the patients of tuberculosis, and other monetary help for the medication and treatment. Increase budgetary allocations under the National Rural Livelihood Mission. Create more opportunities to improve economic activities and livelihood schemes under Manrega to avoid distress migration. Increase small scale industries, facilitate for small farmers. Design some more efficient vocational and skill based schemes for self employability so that they can be small entrepreneurs who can sell their products, wage employments, and entrepreneurial capabilities to uplift them from the vicious circle of poverty. Thank you so much.